Yo, 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 yo. What's good with it? It's the homie MACK, music, art, culture, knowledge. You know the formalities, like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. Click on that watermark to the bottom right corner of your screen. You should see it. So you can subscribe and get all this good information. Yeah, real quick, I want to piggyback off the last MACK Minute session. This session will be entitled "Wealthy Wealthy White Men Regulating Vaginas." Wealthy white men regulating vaginas. I would be remiss if I didn't say what I'm about to say right now. It's documented, it's proven that this country was designed for wealthy white men to own property, resources, again, real estate, and even people. It was designed for all non-whites, as Farrakhan said, to be the burden bearers of this country, to be the laborers, to be the strugglers. By design, America was built off of white male hegemonic patriarchy. Period. Everyone that under that description, everyone that does not fit that description, wealthy white male, is a struggler. I will say, by proxy, white women have benefited from patriarchy. I don't care who gets mad at that. That's just the facts. When it comes to wealth and resources, those things are disseminated through the family structure. The family structure is fomented through wealth and resources. So again, by proxy, white women have benefited. They have been benefactors of patriarchy. I don't care. You can email me. We can discuss it. You can prove me wrong. I'm willing to listen. But yeah, real quick. Again, Senate Bill 8 has said that there cannot be an abortion past the 6-week period. I believe in Georgia it's called the heartbeat bill, but in Texas it's pretty much similar. There's a lot of pushback against Senate Bill 8, as there should be, because a lot of women don't even know they're pregnant necessarily within that time frame. The allotted time frame. And then another thing is it doesn't, even if you were raped or some type of incestuous intercourse took place, that woman has to go through and carry that baby. I cannot imagine what that feels like. I don't even want to fathom. I can never fathom what it feels like to be violated and then you have to carry that baby. But yeah, I want to get back to what I was saying earlier about everything in America was built under the auspice of white male hegemony, white male patriarchal hegemony, money, wealth, resources. You gotta remember, black people, we weren't even considered a whole human being. Was it the 3/5 compromise? We were 3/5 of a human being. Weren't even considered a full person. Then you had they tried to enslave the natives first. That didn't work. They knew the lay of the land too well. And then they said, hey, let's go to West Africa. Let's turn them into, let's use them as a chattel slavery. And I know a lot of people say, well, there were slaves in Africa. Yeah, there were. But in Africa, you could at least gain agency. You could buy your freedom. You could become free. You could own property. You could have political agency. And chattel slavery, you were born a slave, you die a slave. There is no social economic ladder for you to demographic. There's nothing for you to climb up. You just are. Your lot in life is your lot in life. But again, this country was built under the auspice of white male hegemonic patriarchy, white men having power and resources. So with that being said, I feel like a lot of the things going on with this, the heartbeat bill in Georgia, the Section 8, Section 8. The Senate Bill 8, a lot of it is to preserve whiteness. If you go, let's look at it. If you just go, as of 2018, if you just go down the list, in Alabama, 31% of abortions have been by white women, 62% by black, 51% by white women in Alaska, 41% by white women in Arizona, 45% by white women in Arkansas, 39% by white women in Connecticut, 43% by white women in Delaware, 33% by white women in Florida, 73% by white women in Idaho. Overall, white women make up 39% of the abortions in this country. And like I said, we live in a race-based country, and it's kind of hard to maintain power and sustain your wealth if you are not reproducing. Kill them before they're killing in the womb. That's how they're looking at it. We have to maintain our numbers. This is a race. Let's see. Let me look at it again. Let me look at some other states. Oregon, 66% of the abortions were by white women. Mississippi, 22% white women, 72% black. Montana, 84% black, white women, 2% black. And again, we know the demographic shifts by the populace, because there aren't a lot of black people in Montana or Idaho. But overall, again, in the United States, 39% of the abortions are comprised are white women. And then what else is it? I found some other interesting stuff. Give me 1 second. I found this in the AP News. The share of the white population fell from 63.7% in 2010 to 57.8% in 2020. The lowest on record, driven by falling birth rates among white women compared with Hispanic and Asian women. The number of non-Hispanic white people shrank from 196 million in 2010 to 191 million. This is as of 2020. White people continue to be the most prevalent racial or ethnic group, though that changed in California, where the Hispanics became the largest racial or ethnic group, growing from 37.6% to 39.4% over the decade. While the share of white people dropped from 40.1% to 34.7%, California, the nation's most populous state, joined Hawaii, New Mexico, and the District of Columbia as a place where non-Hispanic white people are no longer the dominant group. With that being said, the scales are balancing. America is truly becoming more of a melting pot. The dynamics are shifting as far as race. Things are balancing out. America's becoming more multicultural. A lot of people say this is because of, there's more, interracial marriages. There's more interracial babies being born. And I don't care what anybody says. A lot of times, when it comes to miscegenation, I'm not sure if I'm using the term right. Essentially, white people wanted to keep their race pure because they know anything that white mixes with, it kind of becomes, it gets phased out. It's kind of like with I can't remember her name. It escapes me. She's an ancestor now. She said that the main thing about white supremacy, they fear genetic annihilation. They know when white mixes with Negro, or anything else, it becomes diluted, and they know that they can be phased out genetically, genetic annihilation, and that's what we're seeing. The numbers are. It is what it is. The U.S. population is much more multiracial and much more racially and ethnically diverse than what we have measured in the past, says Nicholas Jones, a Census Bureau official. Some demographers caution that the white population was not shrinking as much as shifting to multiracial identities. Let's see. This comes from the census brief as of 2016. In 2016, more non-Hispanic whites died than were born in 26 states. More than at any time in U.S. history, some 179 million residents, or roughly 56% of the U.S. population, lived in their 26 states. In contrast, non-Hispanic white, hereafter referred to as white, thus exceeded births in just 4 states in 2004 and 17 as recently as 2014. So their birth rate, their death rate is exceeding their birth rate. And you can call me a conspiracy theorist. I don't think I am. I'm giving you data. This is about white people preserving their race. I know a lot of women, especially white women, they feel like this is about, let me control, you're trying to control my body. And I'm sure that does play a role in it. But at the end of the day, they want their numbers. White people want their numbers. Wealthy white men want their numbers. it is what it is. I mean, what can I say? Whenever, I mean, we try to act like we live in this post-racial society. No, we don't. And I guess my thing with a lot of feminists, I understand that a lot of women have not had agency in general over the years. And I think that there are some legitimate gripes that feminists have, but I want them to, I don't like these broad attacks on men when at the end of the day, wealthy white men are making these decisions. It's like Dr. Huey P. Newton said, power is the ability to define phenomena and make it act in a desired manner. Most non-white people, most non-white men do not have the agency, do not have are not in a, they don't have a milieu that will make them privy to having power to control the social and political realities of other people. Black men don't have it. Latino men don't have it, although they say in the next 30 years, America will be primarily brown. But no, I don't like these broad assertions on manhood. This is all about money, wealth, and resources. Power. Everything boils down to a power dynamic. But this is just something I just think this is something people should think about. That this isn't necessarily all about misogyny. I don't think this is all about hatred against women. Though I do think those dynamics come to play, a lot of this is about white people just trying to maintain their numbers. Social Darwinism, I guess. Social Darwinism personified. But anyway, it's the homie Mac, music art, culture, knowledge. Each one teach one, peace and love. Subscribe. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Signing off from the Dogon. I'm out. Each one teach one.